So, number 5 is 80s music taught me. Now, this is a category. This is a category I can relate to. Let's get into 80s music taught me. The top one is, if a hook is catchy enough, people will never forget it. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey. All right, what else has 80s music taught me? That music could be good to the ears and eyes. Yes, that's the bass player, one of the brothers from Duran Duran, with that fantastic 80s hair. I never got into grunge. I was just getting into death metal at the time. Yeah, that was kind of the death metal stuff was starting to kind of grow too. I mean, obviously it's a different track. Didn't necessarily become popular as far as pop music goes, but it did also grow a lot during the 90s, during that same time as grunge. 80s music taught me that I have a right to party, but I have to fight for it. You've got to fight for the right to party. Okay. 80s music taught me how to push it. Push it. Push it good. Push it. Push it real good. And Take On Me. This was the best video. The old Take On Me video is 80s. I could just stay in this category all day. We're here today again, as always. We're in Twitter trends right now. If you just showing up, we're in number 5, which is 80s music taught me. The things that 80s music taught me. 80s music taught me science. She blinded me with science. Do, do, do. She blinded me with science. I'm telling you what, if it's an 80s music reference, and even some 90s, I know it. Sorry, I just do. I was an MTV addict. 80s music taught me, this is a good one though. 80s music taught me to appreciate actual singing talent, because in a few decades, all the music will be utter trash. The 80s and the 90s, people were still singing, but man, that auto-tune started kicking into the 2000s, and we got so heavy into hip-hop where you didn't have to sing, but the 80s singers still had to sing. They had to write songs too, because there was a lot of new and weird kind of dimensions in 80s music that when they were trying to get out of the disco era. So a lot of interesting. That 80s music taught me about Rio. Her name is Rio, and she dances on the sand. 80s music taught me how to pass the Dutchie. All right, put a 1 in the chat if you know what that means. Pass the Dutchie. Okay, that's musical youth. Pass the Dutchie on the left hand side. Pass the Dutchie on the right hand side. 80s music taught me how that it's safe to dance. You can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. But if you don't dance, and if you don't dance, you're no friend of mine. Well, we can move if we want to. Should I just stay on this topic and sing all day? Hi, Smarty Bear. Hi, Jaeger Pony. And hi again, Max Del Rio. Did you just get here? You no, you were the second person here. Never mind. Yes, I'm sorry. This is my favorite. I might even come back to this at the end because it makes me so happy. That Tom Sawyer is a modern day warrior with a mean stride. Rush, I was not a fan of Rush in the 80s at all. And then about 10 years ago, I went back and started listening to Rush and realizing how incredible of musicians they were. And I always liked Neil Peart, and I thought, yeah, he's fantastic and he's a great drummer. And I used to see him do a lot of stuff like in jazz drumming and all kinds of stuff. So I already knew about Neil Peart. But then I realized that the other two were also incredible musicians. And so now I have a major appreciation for Rush, even though I wasn't a fan of them back then. 80s music taught me I should get money for nothing and your chicks for free. Let's see. We gonna carry those microwave ovens and the refrigerators. We got to move these. Oh, we got to move these refrigerators. We got to move these color TVs. That's Little Dire Straits. 80s music taught me that my girl wants to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time. My girl. It also taught you that if you could be, if any actor could throw a record together if they got the right person to produce it. So Eddie Murphy got Rick James to produce this album. Of course, Eddie Murphy was really good at imitating other singers anyway. Who is the guy from Miami Vice that had the album? Don Johnson. He also put out an album in the 80s. And really, now that you go back and look at some of those, the actor, singers, kind of, those are the ones you look back and you go, yeah, I liked that song then, but it's really thin. Okay. All right, here's what I'm going to do. Here is what I'm going to do. I love this category so much that I'm going to come back to the end because I swear I could probably just scroll through this and see, look at this. 80s music taught me some guys just wear makeup so much better. Comma, chameleon. You come and go. You come and go. Okay, I'm telling you, if it's 80s music, I pretty much know it. I pretty much do. Let's get the hell out of this category before I hurt myself. All right, so that's it for Twitter trends. Enough of that. But I told you that I would finish. I tried to end on a happy note, and today my favorite Twitter trend, you know what it was. You know what it was. Something about 80s. What was it? 80s music taught me. So we'll just do a few more of these before I go. So let's go back to 80s music taught me. We already did that one. I'm going to go, I'll scroll down just to be about where I was at. Yeah, I'm a pretty princess forever, right? Here, 80s music taught me that Sting is very likely a stalker and someone should call the police. Oh, wait. Young teacher, the subject of schoolgirl's fantasy. Taught me Jenny's phone number, 8675309, 8675309. 80s music taught me to dance with somebody. Oh, I want to dance with somebody. I want to feel the heat with somebody. The reason I'm doing jazz hands when I sing Whitney Houston songs is because Whitney Houston, you may not realize this, but she could sing her tail off, but the woman had no rhythm whatsoever. And you laugh. Watching her dance videos always cracked me up. I always said maybe she should just stand there and do jazz hands because she should not be dancing, but she could sing she could sing. She could sing. Okay. 80s music taught me that hot chicks on this album weren't women. Poison. Yeah, they definitely had some serious makeup going on Poison. I'm trying to think. Talk Dirty to Me, that was one of their songs. That was let's see. How's the hook on that one go? Behind the bushes and the cellar. I don't know. Talk Dirty to Me. I thought Poison was a 90s band, though. I guess that was late 80s. We have another super chat, I think. Sounds, I heard the bell. Oh, a goodest boy, C. Thomas donated $2 and says, 80s music told me that I'm the motherfucking pretty goddamn princess who will who fucking swears like a closeted shitfuck sailor that I truly am. Thomas, stop it. Thank you for the additional $2 super chat. Anybody can play. Here, I'll read it so you can understand it because I was laughing. 80s music told me that I'm a motherfucking pretty goddamn princess who will fucking swear like the closeted shitfuck sailor that I truly am. Okay, that's not really one of the 80s music taught me on Twitter. I'm going to do a couple more before we go. Yeah, they're ugly hot shit. Well, they're because they're dudes. Okay? That's because they're dudes. That's Jake from State Farm in drag. Okay. 80s music taught me I can leave my friends behind those no dancing bitches. You can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. That's from the Safety Dance, if you didn't know that. Uh-oh! 80s music taught me dance, trick, rock around, that's right on time. It's tricky. It's tricky. Dance, freak around and rock around until no time. 80s music taught me Jenny's number. We already went through that. 8675309. Of course, now that's a plumbing ad. I just don't get it. Oh, that's Rick Astley. Was that 80s or 90s? Rick Astley. Hold on. Because y'all know I can sing this one. But I'm thinking Never Gonna Give You Up is not an 80s song. This is deceptive editing. It's doctored. Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up. Now let's look at the Wikipedia article on Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up. Oh, it is July 1987. I'm sorry. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. I know that my daughter is laughing her ass off right now. Oh, 80s music taught me that she's to miss the rains down in Africa. Gonna give you a lot to take me away from you. There's nothing that another man and more could ever do. I messed up the lyrics there. Okay, enough of Africa. All right, two more. 80s music taught me English. 80s music, getting physical requires a sweet headband. Let's get physical. I wanna get physical. Let's get into physical. Taught me the boy with the cold hard cash. Always Mr. Right, 'cause we are living in a material world. Yeah, the 80s brought us Madonna. Yay! Madonna was really hot she came out roughly 1984 was when that first album with Holiday, actually 1983 with Holiday, and that was the big song. That was like the hottest underground song for about a year, and then suddenly just boom, it's on the scene. Borderline was on that album. That was actually a really good album. When Madonna was still, somewhat cute and weird and all that stuff. Okay. Let's see. All right, last one. Oh, and this one's all love sax. Love sax. Here, I'm gonna turn off the background just a second here because I think it's important that we don't ruin the mood for this last one. This is the last one. Oh, my internet died and I came back to this. Dawg Knight, LOL. Yes, you did come back to the 80s grooves, and this is my last one because I gotta go, but 80s music taught me about love, I think. I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. But wait, there's more. What's love got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? But wait, there's more. Whoa! Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give love a bad name, bad name. Wait, there's more. We are strong, heartache to heartache we stand. No promises, no demands. Love is a battlefield, but then again, one of the greatest love songs of all time. If you see a painted sign at the side of the road, it says 15 miles to the Love Shack. Love Shack, yeah, yeah. Love Shack, baby. Okay, enough of that. I've made a fool of myself for the last 10, 15 minutes. We're going to end the show today. But hey, I am so happy you came to join me today on the Morning Night Live, which is here every Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 o'clock Central, and 2 p.m. GMT. And thank you so much to C. Thomas, the super chatter of the day, kicking in $2 at a time and making me swear like a truck driver. Also, thanks to my daughter for showing up today. I love you, Alyssa. I'm glad you're here, even though you made me swear on a live broadcast. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us each day. You make me happy, and hopefully I make you happy ever so often. Please make sure to share the arrow down there below. Click share and poof out to whoever you do on social media, either Twitter, Facebook, Reddit. What's the one that everyone... Tumblr? Is anyone in here on Tumblr? I doubt it. But anyway, thank you. Thank you so much. My name is Dawg Knight, and I am out of here. Bye-bye. Hey, this is Dawg Knight, and I want to thank you for joining me today on the Dawg Knight channel. Before you go, if you like what you saw and you're not already subscribed, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button down below, and definitely click that bell that pops up afterwards so you'll be notified when I post new videos or when we go live. I broadcast my live show, The Morning Night Live, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 o'clock Central, and 2 p.m. GMT. A special thanks to all supporters of this channel who share our videos on social media and who make donations through our Streamlabs link in the description below. Thanks again, and until next time, I'm Dawg Knight, and I'm out of here.